we are now ready to get the program underway. So once again, welcome down, ladies and gentlemen, to the 20th ESU Blue and Gold Hockey Sevens 2025 press conference agenda here at the RCU Skills Center Auditorium. We are indeed thankful for all of you for taking the time to be here with us today, especially those who are from the school authorities, taking time off from their busy schedule to be with us, and of course all of our sponsors, including our title sponsor, who are here today to support the sport in this, the glorious 20th edition of this particular tournament. And it's momentous in the sense that we have lots of activities planned around this, an expansion of the tournament as far as new technology is concerned, as well as the ability to interact more. There are foreign officials who are set to officiate in this tournament. So all in all, a big boost for schools hockey. And obviously the Blue and Gold Hockey Sevens, or the ESU Blue and Gold Hockey Sevens, was inaugurated in the early 1990s, as most of you know. So you may be wondering how it's a 20th edition at this point in time. Obviously due to initial years funding difficulties, and then followed by the recession and COVID, we have had certain hiatus period in the tournament, which is why, even though I technically started off in 1990, 1991, 92, that era, we have only been able to reach the 20th edition. Nevertheless, it's a landmark edition, if not a landmark year for this tournament. Of course, this was founded on the backs of giants of RCHC who have been always supportive. People like Mr. Nihal Nilavira, Mr. Mahindi Langage, Mr. Lady Sirisena, Mr. UC Jayasinghe, Mr. PM Vitana, Mr. M.I. Silva, Mr. J.A. Jayasinghe, and of course Mr. Vasanta Silva. And they were invited at that point by the principal, Mr. B. Suryarati, and then senior games master with V.B. Samarakon to help elevate the standard of hockey at Royal. And that was the start of RCHC, which has been the backbone of this tournament in making it happen. And of course, you can't forget the captains of those eras in the early 90s who made sure that this tournament, even at a fledgling level, started off, because I think the startup of something like this is the most difficult part of getting a tournament like this off the ground. And that has been what we have been able to suggest. So the first Blue and Gold Hockey Sevens itself began in 1992, when there was no really organized schools level hockey tournament that existed in Sri Lanka, at least at a sevens level. Initiated shortly after the launch of the Royal College Hockey Club, this event filled a very crucial gap in the school's sports calendar. Since then, it has evolved into probably the most anticipated school sporting event in the country, with people clamoring for invitations. And the beauty of this is, because it's an invitation tournament, we are not limited by a province, we are not limited by a district. So we have teams coming from all over, from Jaffna, from Badulla, from the Eastern Province, even from Trinco. So everywhere, from the south, obviously, there is huge amount of interest and participation from these schools. And one of the other crucial things that we have been able to do at a tournament level is to bring this to a level where we have been able to sustain a CSR initiative out of this as well. It's called hockey, so we will be explaining a little bit about that later as well. So this first edition of that happened last year, where we were able to donate hockey equipment to a school in the Central Province, and those who will speak about it and those who will initiate discussions about will speak about that later. So it has been a hallmark event, and the CSR initiative, which is called hockey, is something that we worked on as well. And this year we are adding on a captain's dinner to the tournament, which will happen on the day prior to the tournament. So in the evening, it will be a gala dinner. The college hall will be used and we will be hosting it. Once again, a highlight, something that hasn't happened before. Imagine the color and the brightness and the absolute pomp and pageantry that will come with this kind of tournament being kicked off by a captain's dinner, bringing all the teams from all across the country into one venue. So yet again, a first for the Royal College Hockey Club and for all of us. So without much further ado, to start off this evening's proceedings, I would now like to invite the Secretary of the Royal College Hockey Club, Mr. Damita Silva, please address the gathering.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Principal Sir, our sponsors, officials, and members from the media, and also members from the Royal College Hockey Club. First and foremost, it's a great honor to welcome all of you for the 20th edition of Blue and Gold Hockey Sevens, which we are conducting for the 20th time. This year, our theme is bigger, better, and bolder. So we have taken meaningful steps to elevate play experience because for us, the player is the central or the focal point of this tournament. With the generous support of the sponsors, we are proud to provide accommodation, meals, snacks, and refreshments, all focused on ensuring the comfort and the well-being of these children who are coming all the way across Sri Lanka. We are also delighted to welcome 4 international umpires who will be traveling soon from Netherlands, Poland, Singapore, and India. Some of the umpires have even officiated the international highest level Olympics, and they'll bring the global standards and prestige to this landmark edition. As we celebrate our 20th anniversary, I think Hetty also just mentioned, we are also planning to host captain's dinner. So when you go for international tournaments, this is something that is common. So we are bringing this tradition also so that there will be a leadership, camaraderie, and the legacy of the blue and gold. On behalf of the Royal College Hockey Club, I must thank the sponsors, the school leadership, and especially the committee members, including Punsara, the tournament organizing committee chairman, and the able young team who have been driving this, the magnificent event in a larger scale. Indeed, blue and gold has always been there to set the benchmark, and this time I think we are going to raise this bar further. I will not take much time. Let the games begin. Let this be a celebration of sport, passion, and unforgettable memories. So once again, thank you so much, everyone, for your presence here, and I'm sure you will witness a great tournament within next couple of days' time. Thank you.